Okay, so this is going to be part 2 for the MPLS lab. And in part 2, we need to implement MPLS forwarding such that packets from different hosts follow different paths. And configure the more complex network as shown below, add transmissions from H1 and H2 to host 3, and configure MPLS tables such that routers encapsulate network packets as MPLS frames, and forward the packets from different hosts on different paths. So for this part of the lab, we decided to have our paths from host 1 to host 3 go from host 1 to RA to RB to RD to host 3, and from host 2 they would go to RA, RC, RD, and then host 3. So if we go ahead and run this program on simulation 2, it takes a little bit longer to run this with a greater number of nodes, but it'll be done here in a second. Okay, so if we go back up to the top, then we can see that we have the topology with the links from the hosts to their respective routers and the links between the routers. So when we start this, we start sending messages from host 1, and here's the first link from H1 to RA with a message from H1, message 0, and RA is going to encapsulate the packet because it's on the first hop router. And then if we look at the link from RA with that message, which is right here, then we see that RA is transmitting that message to RB. And then we can see the link from RB to RD with that same message is here. And then since RD is the last hop router, it's going to decapsulate the MPLS frame there. And then it forwards the frame onto interface 2, which is where host 3 receives the message, as it is here. And then that process repeats for all the other messages. If we find a message from host 2, here's one. It should forward that to RA. And then if we look at where it forwards that message again, we have to find the link RA to RC. And here's that message being forwarded to RC from H2. And then if we find RC again, we should see the link. And there it is, the link RC to RD with that same message. And then RD again decapsulates the MPLS frame as the last top router. And that is lab 2, or part 2 for the MPLS lab.